On this week's episode of What's Up Weekly, it's Valentine's Day. We've got the lovely deals that you don't want to miss.
Yeah, and in case you missed the Grammys red carpet, we've got the fashion rundown ready for you. What's Up Weekly starts now. Hello and welcome to this week's episode of What's Up Weekly. I'm Sierra Hignite.
And I'm Sheila Riley. February is the month of love, and with the Valentine's Day spirit, a fraternity-hosted speed dating event for charity. What's Up Weekly reporter Amelia Miles gives us a closer look into the purpose behind Cupid Shuffle.
The Women of Color Institute, Hudson and Holland Link, and Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated hosted the Cupid Shuffle event that was held at the Neil Marshall Black Cultural Center. The night was filled with musical performances from local artists, dating games for eligible bachelors and bachelorettes, and dancing for those who wanted to bust a move.
But a lot of my friends do it, and it's just kind of like a unity thing for minority women on campus, just to get together and have like a support system and a support group. So it's really a great program. It's really awesome too that they decided to throw this so close to Valentine's Day too.
Students came with their friends to enjoy some free food and a little pre-weekend entertainment. Students also came in their finest outfits to maybe even catch a glimpse of their crush they've been eyeing all year long. These three great institutions put this event together in a charitable way. To get into this event, one had to donate a canned good to a local food pantry. Walkley, one of the institutions that put this together, is very well known for charity work and bringing people together for a good cause.
This event is hosted annually. It's an annual charity event, so we host it so everyone on campus can come together and just have a good time, socialize, eat some good food, listen to some good music, and just hear the funny responses of people when they're doing the game show or just speed dating.
All around, the Cupid Shuffle annual event was a for sure 5-star success. For some ladies, they left with sore feet from their heels. For others, they left with a smile on their face. For What's Up Weekly, I'm Amelia Miles.
For more information about future events held at the Neil Marshall, visit nmbcc.indiana.edu.
Valentine's Day is finally here, and we have some lovely specials around Bloomington for you to try. Soma Coffee is offering heart-shaped sugar cookies and a special Valentine's Day drink that will make your heart melt. And if you're not into sweets, you might like a heart-shaped pizza from the famous Mother Bear's Pizza. For all the bagel lovers, Bloomington Bagel Company will have a special red-colored heart-shaped bagel that you can fall in love with. And if you don't want to eat but you are in the mood to shop, Ladies Blue Teak has a buy two, get one free special. And lastly, for those who love wine, Oliver Winery has a $5 wine tasting paired with chocolate truffles. And of course, these aren't all of the events, but if you do happen to be in a relationship or not, you can capitalize on these sweet Valentine's Day deals.
While some people have romantic Valentine's dates, others aren't so lucky. What's Up Weekly reporter Sarah Beckel went to campus to ask students about their worst Valentine's stories. Let's take a look at what she found.
As we all know, Valentine's Day is a day to celebrate love and romance, but I'm here near the Showalter Fountain to ask people what their worst Valentine's Day story is. Let's see if we can find some less than romantic memories.
I wouldn't say this was the worst, but this was the most random, where basically one Valentine's Day we didn't do anything, and yet for some reason my mother gave me season 5 of The Simpsons. I have no idea why, it just happened.
School had these like anonymous flowergram things, and I don't know how I figured out it was him, but he sent me one of the roses, and as I was getting on the bus at the end of the day, I accidentally shoved it up this kid's butt and broke his flower.
So like back in 4th grade, my mom was she's like a florist kinda. She got me this really nice arrangement, and I was gonna take it to school one day on Valentine's Day and give it to this girl I really liked. And I took it up to her and I was like showing it to her like I was gonna give it to her. She gave me one of these.
And she like gave a card to like just about everybody that I knew except for me.
Ride home. Separate buses, of course, and she's riding one, I'm riding the other. And I sit down next to my friend and I say, "You wouldn't believe who I'm dating." And he says, "Oh, who is it?" And I say, "So-and-so." And he's like, "Oh man, that's awesome, let me text her." And he texts her, and then he looks at me and he says, "Yeah, you guys aren't dating anymore." And I was like, "What?" And he's like, "Yeah, like she wants to break up."
I don't know what Valentine's Day is. I've never had a Valentine.
I got the red roses. I got in the motel room. Turns out she sends me the wrong address.
It sounds like there are many people with interesting Valentine's Day experiences, and we just hope that this year you all have better luck. In honor of Valentine's Day, we thought we'd like to play a little love game. And for those of us who are still playing the field, maybe we'll get a glimpse at what it's like to be tied down. Now, in case you weren't aware, I'm still on the market, but Sierra here is definitely not.
That's right. Well, not for now, at least. But as a matter of fact, our special guest today is my boyfriend, Bobby Byro. I conned him into coming today. He's really excited. But we actually have been dating for 7 years next week. So.
Wow, 7 years? I mean, that is commitment. I mean, I can't even commit to a date that's 7 days in advance, let alone 7 years. But hear me out, dating isn't always easy. You have to take time to get to know each other. You gotta figure out, is it Mr. Right or sometimes Mr. Wrong?
Yeah, but when you find out all you've ever wanted to know about that special someone and you still want to keep dating them, you've got to hang on.
Clearly, the two of you definitely have this down. And after 7 years, we want to find out just how much you guys really know about each other.
Yeah, so Bobby and I each have a piece of paper to write down the answers to the questions and see if we've guessed right, so that we know that no one is cheating. We're having it on the paper. But Bobby, are you ready?
Let's do it.
All right.
All right, here we go. First question. What is each other's favorite food? All right, are we ready to reveal?
Wait.
Yeah.
He was quicker.
All right, ready?
1, 2, 3, go.
I think Bobby's is anything Asian. Any type of Asian food, he's obsessed with it.
I think I messed it up. I
And
thought I was
yours
supposed to
is-
wait down what you wanted.
Yeah.
That's right.
Is that what
And
you think
he
my
put mac
favorite
and
is?
cheese.
Yeah.
That's fair. Okay, I would say my favorite is probably pizza, but I do love mac and cheese. And I love them equally. I would eat them both. I would never say
Okay.
no to either.
And
Am
Bobby,
I right?
is your favorite food Asian food or?
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Sierra, looks like you're taking the lead on that one. All right,
We'll call
next,
it even. 1 and 1.
next question. Maybe you guys can redeem yourself here. Bobby, this one could be your moment. What is each other's birthday? Oh, he's laughing.
We talked about this before, and this is the question I want to tell him.
Uh-oh.
Ready?
Yeah.
2/3/93. That's when Bobby was born. When's my birthday?
December 27th. Oh.
I'm just kidding. That's my birthday.
I was like, I really
I was like,
hope
uh-oh.
that's right.
2 days after Christmas.
All right, well, good thing you guys got that one. Next one could be a little bit difficult, maybe not. I don't know. It's Valentine's Day, so hopefully you've got this one down. But what are each other's ideal, like, perfect dates?
That's tough.
Just say, like, where,
Like,
what kind of thing would you do?
location-wise.
Oh, okay.
My handwriting is horrible. Right.
Okay.
I said day date outdoors.
Okay.
Grab food and drinks.
Is that what you thought mine was?
Yeah.
That's fair.
What do you guys think?
I like to drink. I like to eat.
There we
That's what
go.
I'm
I'm not going to argue
That's
with
what it
that.
Well, looks like you know what to do. And for the last one, what is the most embarrassing fact that you know about the other person?
Oh.
Don't say anything
Don't
too
do
bad.
it, don't-
Not too bad. People watch this.
Uh-oh.
Oh, most embarrassing. That we can share.
Yeah, I know, right? There's like a fine line there.
It's
Oh,
a hard
gosh.
line. You know what not to cross.
All right.
Apparently, there's a lot of embarrassing things that the two of you do around each other. Maybe that's what makes the relationship work.
7 years.
Yeah.
You
well,
cross a lot
okay,
of lines
yes.
in 7 years, people.
Okay, 7 years.
All
I'll
right.
give it to you.
Embarrassing. Oh. All right, I'm just going to say it. I don't want to write it.
All right, what is
I'm
it?
going to say Bobby's most embarrassing thing about him is that it's not embarrassing. It's just a funny thing. He shakes his hands 3 times every time he takes a bite of anything.
Oh my gosh.
Even if it's not with his hands, like if he eats on a fork, he'll like shake his hands 3 times. So
Well, I
anyone
just
that
think-
goes
I
out
feel
to
like there's
eat,
things on my fingers. I don't like having dirty hands.
anytime he goes out to eat with you after this, watch for it. It happens.
Finger food, not your thing.
No.
I love finger foods. I just
Maybe that's why Asian food is your thing. Okay.
possibly.
All right. Fair enough. Fair enough.
All right. Embarrassing about me. Please don't really embarrass
Embarrassing
me.
about you.
And it cannot be that she does What's Up Weekly.
Embarrassing.
Hold off on that one.
I really am not an embarrassing person.
Nah.
Just joking.
You got
I'm
a few
horribly embarrassing.
quirky
That's why
things you do.
That's why he's hesitating. He's like, oh God, she's gonna kill me. He has to eat with me after this.
Man.
It's fair to say I don't know. I'll accept that
I
I'm
don't
not
know.
embarrassing.
All right, well, I guess then Sierra takes the win on that one. Should we do a tiebreaker question?
If you have one, let's do it.
All right, favorite vacation spot?
Ooh.
That we have been or want to go to?
Let's say want to go to.
Want to go to.
Oh.
And you're guessing
wait.
for the other person,
No,
remember.
let's say have been, because that's
Okay.
kind of hard. Favorite place we've ever been?
All right,
Oh,
well, 7
okay.
years, apparently you go on a lot of vacations together. I'm learning things and picking up.
All right. Bobby's coloring on his clothes. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. I said Bahamas.
I said Michigan.
Is Bahamas your favorite that we've ever been?
Yeah, that's my favorite for sure.
And is yours Michigan?
Yeah, because that was a surprise.
Okay.
Bobby and our brother-in-law surprised us. Him and Philip surprised me and Abby this summer and took us on a surprise trip to Michigan.
Oh, that's fun.
It was
See,
really fun.
surprises make it so much better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you guys did great. I think you guys passed the test.
Thank you so much. All right, you guys.
Barely.
Well, coming up after the break, we have some exciting things coming for you. We've got the fashion highlights from the red carpet at this year's Grammys.
That's right, Sierra. And all those unforgettable looks, we've got the stars that not only made their mark on the carpet, but also the stage. Stay with us.
And it's an honor to be here.
After suffering a season-ending injury in late March,
As you can see behind me.
Welcome back. The biggest night in music was on Sunday, and this red carpet was one for the books. The stars showed up in some glamorous and over-the-top looks, but some of them were a little off-key. We have the fashion roundup to fill you in on what you might have missed.
The Grammys are music's craziest night, and they sure lived up to their reputation on the red carpet this year. Here's the breakdown of our best and worst dressed. Starting off on a high note, we have Demi Lovato stunning in this nude see-through Giuseppe design. Giuliana Rancic sported this short white lace number while covering the red carpet, and this one might just be one of our favorites. Jennifer Lopez stopped the show in a Ralph and Russo design that had jaws dropping while she transcended the red carpet. Nick Jonas strutted in his studded Balmain look, but let's be honest, he probably could have made this list if he were wearing a paper bag. And let's not forget Carrie Underwood, who lassoed our hearts in this sweet Ellie Maddie dress. Adele played it safe with the silhouette, but still stunned in this green Givenchy gown. Lady Gaga was rocking the red carpet with Metallica and her Barely There look, while James Corden played it up in a champagne tux that he opened the show in, along with tumbling down the stairs. As for the couples of the evening, there were two clear frontrunners on the carpet. Faith Hill and Tim McGraw were just darling on the red carpet, as well as Chrissy Teigen and John Legend, who can just never seem to disappoint us. Now onto the stars that were a little off-key. Katy Perry missed the mark in this ill-fitting Tom Ford, and we can't forget CeeLo Green, who dressed like a Grammy instead of receiving one.
As if the red carpet wasn't enough, this year's Grammys were far from the ordinary. Adele slayed the Grammys, winning 5 awards, but one of those 5 is definitely going down in history. After winning the final award of the night, Album of the Year, Adele split her Grammy in half to share it with Beyonce. During her acceptance speech, she made a special shout out to the Queen, stating how she deserved it for Lemonade.
Yeah, that was a major moment in Grammy history that will be having people talking for a while. But the performances will likely be remembered for quite some time as well. It seemed like most of the performances from the evening had some type of political references snuck in there too.
Yeah, and Katy Perry had mentioned that she may become the queen of innuendos after her performance, and she wasn't kidding. But some other performances were much more forward with their comments about the president. One performance even made some pretty blatant statements during their moving performance that they attributed to actually one of their group members.
And if you watched our Golden Globes coverage, we mentioned how we thought that the stars would continue to speak out during these large events, and it kind of seems like they did.
Yeah, and you know, Sheila, I'm kind of anxious to see how the Oscars are going to pan out here in just a few weeks. Will this trend continue, or will they start to keep it kind of strictly business? We'll have to see.
Yeah, but for now, love is definitely in the air for baseball legend Derek Jeter. But this time, it has nothing to do with the women that are known to chase the former Yankee player. Derek Jeter and his wife, Hannah, announced that they're pregnant with a baby girl.
Yeah, and I don't know about you, but I love that they are putting it all out there. Normally, stars make us wait until the birth to share some info about their baby-to-be, but I'm sure that there's a lot less suspense now, and this way maybe everyone will kind of give them a break and maybe a little more space, at least until the baby gets here.
I'm with you, Sierra. And I thought it was adorable the way they announced it to the world. The Sports Illustrated model posted a picture of her husband holding a bouquet of pink balloons to Instagram.
Oh, that is so, so sweet.
Well, that's what's up this week. Tune in next week for all your local and entertainment news.
And don't forget to follow us on social media, like us on Facebook at iOS TV News, and follow us on Twitter at What's Up Weekly IU. For What's Up Weekly, I'm Sierra Hignite.
And I'm Sheila Riley. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.